Okay, let's get going with some joint mobilization. So we'll start with the hands. So you clasp your hands just like this. Maybe get a little closer and I'll show you. And then you just bend your wrists one way and then turn them over and bend it the other way. So we're getting into the wrist joints, a little bit into some of the finger joints. And then after you get that going, you can start to move your hands a little bit. It can turn into almost a sideways figure eight or an infinity sign. Just keep your focus on your hands, on your wrists. Ah. We'll use a lot of hands and energizing the hands today. So this is a great way to get started. And then make your hands go like this. I don't know if you can see. So it's just like this. So one hand is bent on the inside and the others you stretch on the outside. Yeah. And then just do the other one. Starts to stretch into your fingers a little bit more, just like that. And then let's make that into a circular motion, just like this. Start moving your arms a little bit more freely. And so if you have some arthritis in your hands, just be gentle, excuse me, and work yourself, warm yourself up. And gradually, if you keep on doing it, your range of motion will get a little bit better. All right, now let's go the other way. Turn it into a little bit of a brain teaser. And then let's get some elbows going. So lift an elbow and then take it behind you. So it's just elbow circles. And you can allow yourself to twist from the hips and the waist. Yeah, it looks pretty good, but if you don't twist from the hips and the waist, you're going to get this, right? But this way, it turns into a more full-bodied movement. And now make the elbows go the opposite direction. Once you get into it, you can concentrate on your breath a little bit too. Take some nice, easy, but deep breaths. And then bring your hands in front of you like this and breathe in. Pull your hands in and then turn your hands inside out and exhale and push front. Round your back. Inhale and then exhale. Soften your knees, round your upper back and your lower back a little bit. Start to incorporate a little more of the breath into the movements. And then bring your arms up over your head. And then when you exhale, push your elbows together and round your back again. Breathe in, really stretch up, get long, feels so good. And then round over, getting a little arch in your back and a little curl of your tailbone under here. Okay, now inhale on this part. Now exhale and turn to the side, to your left side. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, push your elbows together. Let's do the other side. Breathe in, and then a little twist on the exhale. Breathe in, and elbows together. Do that again. Inhale and exhale. And then just bring your arms down by your sides. And take a moment to feel your body. And let's do knocking on the door of life. So again, twist from your hips and your waist. So once you get into the movement and get the coordination, which is actually, this one's pretty easy to do. So start the movement from your hips and then allow the rest of your body to go. So let me leave that out. Not going to twist from my hips or my waist. Now I really have to control my arms, but if I start to twist, then I just let my arms flow. Use the momentum so it's very easy to just at the end of the twist, then bring your hands in and tap front and back, and then underneath the collarbone. Keep breathing, take some deep breaths, stimulate your lungs and lung energy, and then tap the top of your shoulder with an open cupped hand. And then start to work your way back down. And then next time you exhale, bring it all the way back down to around your waist. And then next time you exhale, just turn that into water waves. Just sweep your arms around. Ah. And then just let that movement die down. Take a breath. Ah. Okay, so last week I promised that I would show a method or like a strategy for getting up off of the floor because this class is, well, I'm a senior, so it's for seniors, right? We want to make sure that we can still get up off the floor playing with the grandkids and etc. So I'm just going to spread a little blanket here. And now just move however you need to move and get down on the floor so I can show you how to do this. So I'm going to sit a little sideways this way so maybe you can see better what I'm doing. And first, put your legs not touching each other but close together and start to just move your knees from side to side. And you might notice one side nice and loose and one side it has a little bit more restriction. I know that's definitely what I have, which you will see as we get more into this exercise. My right hip has a replacement, and so it just moves beautifully like a like a well-oiled door and well-oiled joint. And the other side still has some arthritis, so it's a little harder. Now, the object of this is to get some movement into your hips. People uh, in our society do a lot of sitting, and we get stiff backs, stiff hip flexors, all that. And then bring that to pause and then open your legs a little bit more. And then just do one leg. And you can start to move your hip a little bit. I don't know if you can see that from what I'm doing. Just moving one leg in, and you can also go out, just see what range of motion you have. Never force anything, always allow. So you're just moving in your comfort zone. If yours looks like this, that's fine. That's where a good place to start. That's kind of where I was when I discovered this exercise. If you want to see more about it, I learned this on YouTube from Taro Iwamoto. So you can look him up. He does Feldenkrais. Let's do the other leg. So now you'll see I don't have that much of a range of motion on this leg, but it's still fine. And it's more than it was when I first started working on this exercise. Right now, do both. So you can do both. And look at this. So now I'm allowing my hip to come off. So we're getting a little bit more movement and coordination. Mm. And then this may be where you want to stop doing this. You might not want to do the rest of it if your back is really sore or your hips are really sore, but I think you want to see it anyway. And now we'll start to put that together a little bit. So move your legs so you're like this. And it's not really to sit cross-legged and your knees don't have to go all the way down. So what we do is a little bit of that same movement we just did before, and then we turn the upper body. So it's here, like this. See that foot? It's flat down on the floor. And so that makes it coordinated. You do need to shift your weight. You will use your arms a little bit to push yourself up. All right, and now let's do with the other foot in front. So it's just here. And then if you want to try a little bit more, I'll show you the rest. Now, this can go into a very deep squat, but you don't have to get down that far. So you just go this, and here I am. I have both feet down on the floor, and then just stand up, right? And even if you have to kind of adjust your feet a little bit. So let's try that again. And you kind of turn a little bit as you're coming down. So let's do a couple of these without standing all the way up. So we'll just go up and maybe you wind up like this. If you can, go into a nice little squat and then just sit down again and do the same thing again. How you can practice it. Let's go on to the other side. So here we go. It's this part again. So you're just shifting your weight up on your feet or like this. That it doesn't matter. Eventually, if you spend more time down on the floor, your hips will open up more. Your lower back will loosen up more, like this. Okay. And so after a while, I'm still kind of practicing this. You can go on one side and then on the other side. You can kind of fool around with it. Hmm. And I think that's enough. So if you like that, you can practice it a little bit more and get proficient. At first, I didn't think I was going to be able to do it. So then after, I did it once or twice, and then after that, it just started to happen. So let's use our method as much as you can, and then we will stand up. Ah, it's also a pretty good workout. So it's more about um, hip joint flexibility than it is about strength, except I was sore in my upper body, as I recall, when I first started to be able to get it. All right, so let's do just a little bit of swimming dragon. Let's have the legs about shoulder width or a little bit wider. And then shift over to your right, push your arms over to the right, and turn your head left. Then come back to the center, do the same thing on the other side. You can adjust your stance so it's wider or narrower depending on how you're feeling and what's going on in your body. And then try and make it smooth, a little bit of a smooth movement. Do a little dip down as you go through the center. It'll stimulate some leg strength, a lot of energy moving up through your legs. And then come back to the center and then start the second part. So it's the spine. I'm not really moving my arms, I'm just moving my spine. Get some undulation going in the spine. And then start to make it come up. So you're spiraling energy all around you, around your spine, around your shoulders and neck, up over your head. And then slowly come up, take a breath, and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. One more like that. And now let's do another dragon exercise. Let's do powerful dragon. So turn over to your right side and make your feet be, you can put your hands on your thigh in order to be more stable or on some furniture if you want this lunge position as wide as you feel comfortable. And then hands by your waist. And then as you push one hand to the front and exhale as you push the other. So you want your back knee to be bent a little bit and have some weight on the back foot. So your weight and your body are about in between in the middle of your 2 feet. So you can breathe in and breathe out. Inhale Exhale. And then let's turn and face front again. Take a pause, breathing. Inhale and exhale. One more. And let's go on to the other side. So you can hold on, just get yourself situated in the kind of stance that is feels doable to you. You can challenge yourself a little bit if you want to, make it a little lighter, a little smaller stance, and it gets a little bit easier. So push one hand out and then pull the other hand in. So you're inhaling on one side and exhaling on the other side, building up a lot of leg strength. Work on your balance a little bit. And it definitely circulates your energy. And then let's face front again and breathe in and breathe out. Once again, and breathe out. Bring your arms down, shake your legs out a little bit, and shake your arms. Do a little bouncing, a little shaking. Take a nice deep breath and exhale. Let's add the sound for the liver energy. And let's do the vocalized version of it. So that would sound like shoo, shoo, shoo. And then slowly come to a rest. And now feel your body. Feel that energy sensation that's coming more to the surface with mindful movement. And now let's do pulling the gossamer threads to the 6 directions. So you start out with your hands facing down. Let me get a little bit closer so maybe you can see that a little bit better. And then you touch your index finger and your thumb together like this. And then you bring your arms away from you, out, and then bring them in, sort of like a wave. Change your hands. Now the middle finger is touching the thumb, and you push forward. Then the ring finger touches the thumb and pull in. Then you touch the pinky finger and push out. Touch all the fingers together and thumb and bring your hands in about this height. Open them up and then exhale. Bring your hands down. And let's repeat that. Breathe in and change to the middle finger and push out. Exhale. Ring finger. Breathe in. Pinky finger. Breathe out. all the fingers. Breathe in. Open your hands and push down. Do that again. Index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger, all the fingers, and push down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And push down. Let's hold a pose here. Tree position. Embracing the tree. Take a couple of breaths. I need to get a little drink of water. Mm. Mm. Ah, use this pause to notice your body. Just feel. Feel your feet on the floor. Feel the energy flowing up your legs. And then let it continue into the rest of your body, through your arms to your head. And then bring your arms down. Let's repeat that, pulling the gossamer thread just a few more times. And I'll be quiet and you just follow along. Once you get the movement, then focus more on the breath. Energizing the energy meridians that go through your fingers, your hands, your arms. One more time. And this time, let's just hold a low tree position and take a breath. And exhale. So next we'll do repulse the monkey. Now that is associated with the liver, gallbladder meridians and the season of spring, which we are in. So let's just go through the movement. So bring your arms out and up, palms face up here. One's behind you, one is in front. And then the back arm comes up. Relax your wrist and go by your ear here. And then push down your hand and switch to the other side. Reach up and over. So repulse the monkey, that's usually referring to the monkey mind, where your mind is overactive, overthinking, worrying. Kind of reminds you of the chaos that happens when a troop or a band, I don't know what they're called, of monkeys are in the tree. They're jumping from branch to branch and chattering and screaming at each other. So as we bring the hand in, we're coming by the ear. There's important gallbladder point there. Liver and gallbladder are partners. And you want, as you push your hand away to the front, you're pushing away that excessive thinking. Now the liver meridian goes up the inside of your leg, and it goes up to about the middle of the rib cage. But then there's interior and some inside flows that go up to your head, up to the top of your head. So if you have excessive thinking or possibly anger, that energy tends to go up. Like, think how you feel like when you really blow your top. So that's the liver meridian is way overactive. We want to calm that down with these smooth movements. You allow yourself to twist a little bit to the side, relax the wrist as you push down. We're using some arm meridians in this too, the heart and pericardium meridians. Come down so you can have a calm, balanced emotional state rather than being too agitated. One more time. And bring your arms down and just hold a chi ball in between your hands. See if you can feel some energy, some magnetic pushing and pulling on your hands. You can open your hands. You can close your hands. We'll practice a little more with that. So let's start out with piercing the veil. So you spiral your arms this way, and then you want to point your fingers up and fingers down. We've done this way before, and we will again, but right now we want to do like this so it represents as if there was a curtain surrounding you and you couldn't really connect with energy. We're going to pierce that veil. And then change, you spiral your arms, one up, one down, and then do the same thing again. You can soften your knees a little bit as you're doing this. You can breathe in and breathe out as you change. So now the imagery is you're connecting to the energy of heaven and earth. Make your knees soft. And as you do this movement, imagine that you're creating an open window. So the energy from heaven and earth can shine on you much more easily by bringing it into your awareness. And now let's pause. And this time we've already opened those two portals, one above, one below. And then make your palms face that way, palm up, palm down. And the energy of heaven and earth is shining into the palms of your hands, going through your arms into the rest of your body. And then change. Same pose, other side. Let yourself bask in the energetic light of heaven and earth. Mm. You have heavenly energy above, the earth energy below, which we are connected to. And then in the middle is the human, we're the bridge between heaven and earth. And now slowly bring your hands this way to face each other and create an energy ball between your hands. And we'll have lion plays with the chi ball. So start to circulate this chi, this ball of chi that we have in the hands. Just try and keep your hands facing each other as you gently move your hands. And then I'm going to turn that around so it goes forward. The hand keeps going forward. Just playing and moving that energy ball. And then you can start to let your body go along with this. So the hip and the waist are moving. And now let's play with the energy ball over to the right. So turn to the right. You can allow your body to relax and move all of your hips, waist, legs. Now let's take it to the other side. Let's come back to the center. And what if we bring the energy ball up right in front of your forehead, in front of your face, in front of your brain? And then you can let it go free form. You can go wherever you want to with your energy ball. Let's take one more breath here. And then hold the energy ball between your hands. And just feel your hands, feel the energy sensation, and breathe. Inhale and exhale. And notice when you inhale, what do your hands want to do? They might want to go in and exhale as your hands go out. See what see what you can feel. Some people feel it that way, some people the opposite way. And I kind of go through streaks. Sometimes it's one way, one the other way. So just try that out. You breathe in, and where do your hands want to go? Breathe out. Where do your hands want to go? Are they being pushed a little bit by that energy that's in between your hands? And then bring your feet a little bit closer together and put your hands on your lower abdomen. Take a few breaths. Absorb the energy that we've been just working with today. And then next time you exhale, relax your arms down and we'll do a short meditation. So you can sit down or lie down for this meditation, whatever feels best. Just make yourself comfortable. Try to stay warm. And then start focusing on your breath. Breathe in and breathe out. And when you're comfortable, close your eyes and focus even more deeply on your breath. Let your breath be deep and slow and relaxed. And now, when you breathe in, take a nice deep breath in and put a small smile on your face. And then when you exhale, let that smile melt down to your heart center. On the inhale, let your face uplift into a smile. And when you exhale, send the smile down to your heart. And continue. Inhale, smile on your face. Exhale, let the energy of that smile melt down to your heart. Just breathe slow and breathe deep. And keep repeating. Inhale with a smile on your face. Exhale, melt to the smile into your heart. When your heart is smiling, it's an act of self-compassion. When you bring a smile to your heart, you're bringing loving kindness to yourself. This is a beautiful healing practice. It's energetic, not cerebral. It's just a smile to yourself. Your energy system takes that smile as appreciation, gratitude. When you are in appreciation, it brings positive energy into whatever situation you find yourself, into whatever circumstance. So we want to bring positive energy into our own energy system, your own inner chi field. So anytime you want to uplift the energy, When you want to bring positive, nurturing energy, just bring a smile to your heart. Just inhale with a smile and exhale. Let your smile descend to your heart center. When your heart energy is smiling, you exude positive energy to the space around you. Your heart has an electromagnetic field that can extend out about 12 feet all around you in all directions. Your heart energy can be felt and registered away from your body. So bring that uplifted energy into the space around you through your heart into your energy field. Keep breathing slowly and deeply. Feel your heart and feel your heart energy as uplifted. Mm. This energy of loving kindness spreads from the center of your chest, from your heart, and to your whole body. As you continue to breathe, send that energy to your upper back, your shoulder blades, and then let it spill down through your arms to your hands. This loving, kind, compassionate energy then goes down through your ribs to your belly. And the energy moves down your legs to your feet. And also let the energy move up through your head to your brain. Just fill yourself with the energy of loving kindness. And keeping your eyes closed, bring your hands over your lower abdomen. And take some slow, deep breaths here as you center your energy. And rub a circle on your abdomen. And slowly open your eyes, feeling centered and in balance. And let's do a light tapping on your chest, on the sternum. And then bring your hands together in front of your chest for a moment of gratitude. And now take that loving kindness with you out into your day. And thank you for joining in the class today. And I'll see you next time.